the text message stuff, who were on the videos and who was the main subject in there trying to threaten me?
Oh shit! It was Steve Harvey. It was a bunch of celebrities. Steve Harvey, Tommy was in there. Marjorie, Monique.
Yeah, you remember what? Baby, you better tell them, Storm. Uh-huh.
It was a whole bunch. I mean, it was clear from the videos that a group of people got together to try to intimidate you and try to, scare you off the internet. Now, maybe one or two of them just kind of like stuck around to bother you all these years. A few fell off. But you can tell in the beginning when all this stuff first went down, what was that, 2012?
Yes. No, it was 2013. Yeah, 2012 at the end of 2012, 2013. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, you can tell back then. Like if I had to just make an educated guess, I would say Steve got his little posse together and said, "We gonna get rid of this bitch. Whatever we got to do, we gonna scare the fuck out of her." And that's what they tried to do.
Right. So, like when you doing evidence and you know that people are trolling you and you got all this evidence, what did you think about half of the stuff that I had for you, like the evidence?
Oh, you actually had evidence, which was nice. A lot of times we interview people and it's he say, she say. Even if they are telling the truth, we don't like they don't have hardcore evidence. You had the paperwork, you had divorce this, you had this, you had that. I was just like, damn, okay, Essie was not playing. I told you though, you should have been an attorney.
I know, but if I were to be an attorney, I can't go from state to state. You know what I'm saying? You got to get barred in every state. As an activist, I can just get on that phone because I'm mandated as well, and I can just do it. But like with me giving you the evidence that I have you had other people give you evidence like that?
Not detailed like yours, no.
Really? I just want to tell you too, I love your style. I love your personality. I love your charisma. I love that you don't give a fuck and you ain't. I really do. I love that you don't let stuff bother you. You know what I'm saying? And I got mad respect for you, on this internet because I don't go over there and watch a lot of people's stuff. And I really get angry if I see somebody talking about you. So I have to like govern myself because I feel like you're my little baby brother now. 10 years in between there, ain't telling what would have went on, Storm, but you're just a dynamic brother. I just want to really tell you that because I've seen you go through stuff over the years as well, being
Yes.
bullied. And were you ever bullied on the internet? Have you ever
uh
been
s- Cyber bullied. I would, well, yeah, I guess you could say so. Yeah, I would say more than anything cyber stalked. um there have been several people on the internet that when I block them, don't want to be their friend. They know they'll never be able to fuck because I'm not fucking interested.
bullied?
They go crazy. I mean, when I say go crazy, they go insane, and it's all these ugly gay dudes that want to fuck, and I'm not fucking interested. And so they've just been on this mission to just make me out to be a bad person. When I say, and I'm gonna detail some of the stuff for you. When I say one of them, this was back in 2020.
Okay.
He was so obsessed with finding my mother. I gotta find his mother. I gotta find Storm's mother. I gotta find Storm's mother. He found no,
You want to
no,
find
no,
your mother?
my mother. Yeah, yeah. Everybody was so obsessed with finding my mother for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So he saw a picture on my Instagram. It was my coworkers. He said, "Oh, that's Storm's mother, and that's his sister. Those are my coworkers." Not had that wrong. He then went to LinkedIn. He found some light skinned woman in Virginia. Started messaging her saying, "Oh, how old were you when you had Storm? Why did you name him Storm? I'm just interested in knowing." So he was messaging this lady as if she was really my mother, and it was some random light skinned lady in Virginia. Now, Essie, I ain't never lived in Virginia ever.
What?
This was 2020. Yep.
What state was he in?
He's in, I want to say, either Michigan or Minnesota.
But why would he do that to you?
For no fucking reason, Essie. Is When I say the way people have tried to stalk me on this internet, you would think I really knew them in real life. I didn't know, just trying to find some dirt.
Just trying to find some dirt on you to tell it.
To
So,
tell it and
so,
expose it. Yep.
so how did you know that he had contacted this lady
He did it on live.
and told it?
He did
Oh,
it
you,
on live on his show, YouTube Live. He went live and was showing his computer screen as he messaged this lady from LinkedIn talking about, oh, that must be Storm's mother. Some random light skinned lady that I don't know. And like I said, I've never lived in Virginia. Now I thought about going to Howard University, and I
right.
think that's why he thought maybe I was from Virginia. I don't know. Like I said, these people claim to hate me, but they know everything I do. They listen to everything I do. It's weird, Essie. It's just weird. So weird.
You know what? Okay, so okay, so that was one incident. So that was more of a stalker, and you never knew that person.
No, no, I know who the YouTuber is that did it. Yeah, I never knew him in person. I I blocked him in 2019, and ever since then, he's been on a hate mission.
I had people like that I just did deal with them. It's be a lot of people, y'all. I don't know how you think we can just keep it with all you people. Like you don't get to do that when people on regular TV. This is YouTube TV. So like I be overwhelmed sometimes, that people trying to contact me or call me. Like, did it ever scare you to get close with people, Storm? Like, make friends with people on the internet because like that situation there?
You know what it did? It made me very conscious of the fact that we don't have privacy anymore. Like privacy is not real because anybody can be recording you while you're on the phone. Anybody can screenshot emails. Anybody can screenshot text, DMs. So I just put it in my head years ago. Don't say nothing. Don't text nothing. Don't send nothing. Don't post nothing that you can't stand behind. So
Educate us tonight, Storm. Educate us on these stalkers. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Yeah.
seriously, and then even me like interviewing people and working in this celebrity gossip culture that's all about exposure. I know like how people expose people now, and you got to watch your relatives. You really got to watch your relatives and your circles. That's normally anytime your business get out, anytime there's a leak, it's your close circle or it's your family. Like that's just what it is. Your house get robbed, it's somebody that's been up in it. Just saying.
He telling the truth, y'all. That's why I had Storm over at night. Because people just got to keep stuff 100. They get on this internet acting like they ain't trifling. They all bougie, coming at the people. I don't see y'all stalkers coming over here now since that girl from the federal said what she said. Bring y'all butts over here. Um, so Storm, like going through the things and you see people like trolling you and stalking you. Like, do you feel like you've been bullied on the internet before?
I feel like it, yeah. I mean, because I feel like it went past, roasting and gagging. That's one thing. But then when people are literally ganging up to try to honestly take your audience and take how you make your living by just coming up with lies and lies, um, attacking your Essie. My friends have even been attacked by these YouTubers and troll. Well, they're YouTubers. I mean, I don't know no other way to put it, but I can tell you another example. One of them was just convinced that I was fucking my good friend from Jersey, and me and him ain't never had sex. We just good friends. We just friends, but people just had to believe we were having sex. They found my homie's phone number. Okay. And anytime me and this friend hang out, they start getting text messages. We see you with Storm. Are you guys gonna fuck? Do y'all parents know that you guys have gay butt sex? Like all kinds of crazy shit.
What does that mean? Gay butt sex? What's that?
Gay sex.
What gay sex? Like
So that
Essie,
yeah, they're convinced that me and this person have a secret relationship, but we don't. We're just friends. That's it.
but why? I just wonder why. What? See, like this is my thing. Why people gotta assume? Like, why do you? Why I don't even know why people do that. And so they watching you and they putting it out. And so what's happening? Are they stalking your bullying your friend too? Do you consider that stalking or do you consider that bullying?
That's more stalking. I guess I've been more a victim of stalking than anything else. But it's all in the same umbrella because it's a form of harassment. Because really, these people online that hate me, they feel like I don't deserve to be where I'm at, and they feel like they want me to get off the internet. So they feel like if I'm not on the internet, they can take my spot.
And ain't that sad, you guys? It's already bad enough that throughout the years our voice have been taken and silenced through stuff that we couldn't have no control over. Now we have control over who we are, and instead of us trying to join unity and be together, and this really YouTube is a black united force of a black bloggers who exposing their own race, but they're at least telling the truth and trying to maybe make a change. I'm not sure how many bloggers are on here telling things and you're trying to make a change or trying to make a difference. So Stone, why do you be on the internet? Why do you what made you blogging?
I mean, I got into this to get that money.
Right. You knew it was money on YouTube.
Yeah. I knew it was money on YouTube, and you know, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. I mean, I do it for the money. I do enjoy what I do too. Don't get me wrong, but it's nice that you can make a living and make a living from your house.
Yeah. Did you know that you were gonna be this big on YouTube?
No, I had no clue. I put my head down and I just worked, and I went from working at the post office, working at CPS, working for Amazon, working I've dumped trash. I went from that to being in a party with Usher and Chris Brown, Kevin Gates, Jimmy Iovine, Dr. Dre. Like where I've taken my life from 2018 to now is just it's crazy.
Yeah, you said where at the party with Usher. It wasn't no Diddy party, was it?
No. Oh no. A skating party. Skating
I
party.
sure mess with you. I know it wasn't. Um, how did it feel you being in the circle with some of them celebrities like that? Were you did you fit in? Did you feel uncomfortable? Did you feel nervous?
No, I mean I was a little nervous, but everybody was cool though. I seen some people that I knew. I seen Lil Kim. She walked right past me. She is really little.
Yes,
Um,
little,
yeah,
not a little short, a little weight too.
short. Her body. She's had a lot of like plastic surgery to her body, so her body looks weird. But she's probably 4'9" or 4'10".
What? Oh, I can't. I don't know what I'm saying when I'm on nine shit.
Yeah,
Well, yes, I am. Um,
it's probably 4'9" or 4'10". But I mean, I seen all them people: Jim Jones, Chris Brown, Tiana Taylor, Megan Good, Swiss Beats. Like Diddy's kids came in later. I seen Quincy, Christian. Yeah, it was something.
so do you think you fit into that world?
I could Essie, but I would have to be really, really fake.
Really?
I would have to be really, really fake. Like I would have to change, so to speak. Like I could do it, but I would have to like. It's hard to explain it because the way they carry themselves is different.
You mean
LA is a whole nother beast.
yeah, no. Yeah. I couldn't really get with it. Like it was too much fakery for me. It was hard for me to understand. And see, that's why I trip when people say you know me. You really don't know me. If you don't talk to me every day, if you ain't ate with me, if we ain't chilling, you don't know me. You know of me. So that's why I laugh when people make up things about me. So like how you just said, people make up things and they did all this on the internet. How does that make you feel when people make up things about you? What do you feel like?
You know what? I mean, sometimes I laugh at it because it just be so crazy. It just be so crazy. And then sometimes it gets annoying, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's like, wait a minute, people might actually believe this shit, and then you got to try to debunk it. And then people always say, oh, take them to court, take them to court. People don't understand going into litigation is expensive.
Right.
And then most of the time, these people don't have shit to even fucking take. So it just be like, damn, like, what I'm gonna get? Their hair grease? Like, they ain't got shit. So it's, but one, it's gonna be somebody I'm gonna get. I don't know who, but I'm gonna get my money right for real, and I'm gonna come back and get somebody for defamation. I'm gonna focus on one person.
I love Storm. Storm said, well, I'm going to get some damn hair grease. Shit, I can't get nothing out of you. You stalking me and talking stupid. And lying on this. Look, I may go sue you, but I will take your damn livelihood and I will destroy you behind closed doors when you come for me. I'm not going to sit up here and I might not say nothing, but what that federal lady just said, she say send her all the information on people who've been coming at me, names, sites, wherever, and I'm going to do that. So just keep doing what you do, because do you think, like, when I say keep doing what you do, to me, when you come for me, when you disrespect me, when you try to hate me, it makes me greater. When you sit up here and try to destroy my credibility, if I am the one, and I don't see my thing, I ain't gonna send it if I ain't got receipts. Why the hell would I say Ricky Anderson or Bobby Edmond or Margie was this person if I don't have proof? So one little person with short ass damn teeth is not gonna sit up here and make me be a
No,
liar because you can't tell the damn truth. If you don't get up out of here, baby gap teeth.
baby gap teeth is wild. Baby gap teeth. But let me say this though. Like, when I say the stuff has gotten crazy, one of them started a rumor that I had STDs
Mm,
just out of nowhere. Um, Another one said I got plastic surgery in Mexico.
they
Then
mad
they
at
said
you.
then they said I was because the last couple of years I was traveling a lot. Not so much in 2024, but beforehand.
Right.
And they was like, oh well, when he goes to all those countries, that's when he's fucking men. That's why he does it out of the country so nobody can know.
Right, right. I'm gonna check y'all comments in a minute, but I wanted to make sure y'all hear this stuff about Storm. But I just said something right here, and that's anybody who Storm is talking about or who I'm talking about. But I know people have been watching what's been going on in the last couple of days. But this chick right here just said, Jenkins said, the fact that they're going through all this just confirms that they're guilt. See, people will tell on themselves. People will be guilty for yourself. You really don't have to say nothing.
It's
So,
true.
like, Storm, like when people come at you, do you go back and forth? I know you to clown some people. Have you learned? Have you learned not to clown people, or would you still clown people today? How does that
I'm
work? Because
you know what?
I know when you be going live and you clown people, you be striking niggas nerves. Then they come try to strike his page. Why you talking shit to Storm? And then you don't want him to come back and clown you. You should have never came for him. But go ahead, Storm.
That's my whole point. I think they get thrown off because if you come for me today, I might not respond to you today. I can just sit back and hit you 8 months later if I want to. So they be mad about that. But since they don't play fair on YouTube no more, since they want to strike and this and that, all that's behind me now. I'm working on my own app, my own website. When my stuff is finished, anytime I gotta drag a hoe and they mammy too, and they dead grandmammy and anybody else, I'm gonna do it on my page.
And you
I'm
talking
a
about the page that you're making for yourself.
Yes, I'm gonna do it on my own website. And guess what? It's gonna be uncensored, and it's gonna be so disrespectful. And I'm not gonna hold back at all because it's gonna be on my website.
And I might get with you because, like, being real, I had some people come. I'm not gonna go all into the details, but this streaming service becoming big, and they found me on store. I get credit where credit is due. So I'm a real black sister. Y'all have people on your page. You want to give people props and stuff. You know, like anything I said, I could have went on my page. I didn't want to go on my page and say it at that time. I want to go on Storm page. You know what I'm saying? Because we have got along and we've known each other quite a long time now, and especially with all the stuff that transpired about Steve Harvey. But they wanted to plug, and I told her I want to do it, but I would love for Storm to be a part of it too. Just like y'all be seeing Zeus and all these people that got their own um network or their own what's it called, Storm? What I said it's called.
Their own
Uh,
app. A
yeah,
stream. Yeah.
pretty much like your personal app. And they can stream you on several different sites and stuff like that. Somebody came to me and talked to me about that. Like, I like that because we don't have to be censored. You don't have to not be who you are. You don't have to lie. You on YouTube, but YouTube is making a lot of money off of people's stuff, and then you get paid, but it's so much more you could get paid because people want their own sponsors. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get to all that right now. So I'm glad that this lady from the federal and other people watch it too, so I can become who I know I should be, because it's about helping people right now. It's not about trying to take people down and destroy them.
Exactly. I mean, I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I just want to live my life, be left alone, especially from people that I don't know. But folks, but you know what it goes back to? People are obsessed with me sexually, and they've been obsessed with me sexually since the day I came on the screen, Essie.
It's a lot of men. When I go in there, I see a lot of men making comments and trying to come at you. I don't see a lot of women dogging you, but the men, I see them going at you hard, and I was like, why is that? You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that I have blown off, and they just sit up and make videos because you think it's going to hurt me, but you want to play church music, or you want to talk God, or you want to say this. At the end of the day, I don't need credibility or some type of validation from a person, as long as I know I'm doing right by the will of God.
Exactly.
And I noticed that, like, people, saying stuff about you, Storm, and sometimes you don't even go back and forth with them. I mean, I know it was at a time that you would have, but is that time changed now? Like, to do that you would go.
Yeah, I'm good on all that because I mean they don't play fair. You know what I'm saying? Like they can say whatever they want, but then when I respond back, then now they having panels and I Essie, when I had to drag them people that last time, people started making channels out of nowhere, coming back from the dead, people that ain't been on YouTube in years.
And flag your page.
Not only trying to flag the page, but just making videos. It's certain channels that do not make a video unless it's about me.
Oh, thank you for the donation. Um, when you say that though, so how does that make you feel though? Like the know how people come at you. Let me ask you this first: have anybody came to where your location was, or to your house, or ever found you, or anything like that, and tried to stalk you?
Yeah, I mean, I had okay, the owner of Slutty Vegan, Pinky Cole, she sent the FBI to my house.
Women, slutty. What is you said? Slutty?
Slutty Vegan, the restaurant, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she had sent the FBI to my house.
Why?
I can't even get it. Long story short, somebody sent me information on her. I wasn't finna put that shit out, but it got sent. I got put in the middle of that shit. That's all I can say. Can't even really talk about it. Then Tasha K tried to send me a cease and desist a couple years back.
She got a
Uh,
lot of nerves when she talk about people.
yeah, I didn't take that video down, not at all. What else? Yeah, people were looking for my address for sure. I still don't know who stole my damn car back a few years back. So it's still some things that's up in the air. I don't know.
So you feel like being on this internet, has it been a positive for you, or it's been a negative?
It's more positive than negative. I mean, I've been able to change my life, really live life on my terms. So it's been more positive than negative.
So you like being a bachelor?
Yeah. I mean, I've been a bachelor my whole life. So
So, would you date somebody on the internet? Like, you really like get with them, or how would that? I'm so nosy. This ain't got nothing to do with tea and shine. See how I just slipped that in there? Oh, nosy ass. But I just want to know, like, would you like really get into a real relationship with somebody on the internet, or would it be, you know?
Possibly. Um, I would just have to really take my time.
Right.
You know, it's a very like touchy dynamic, but I'm not gonna say never. But yeah, I would have to just really like take my time.
Do it make you nervous to get cool with people on the internet because of what you experienced with Tasha K and other people?
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Like, of course, how you be scared, you be nervous, what?
No, not nervous. You just always wonder, okay, when is the other shoe gonna drop? Like it makes it harder to trust people, but it come with the game. It is what it is.
And so, like, what have you learned from being on this whole situation, Storm? How does it protect you? How do you protect yourself from okay, so somebody talking about you? Do you go over there and watch it?
It depends. Most of the time, I try not to.
Why do you try not to?
I don't even. I don't even want that shit in my subconscious. I don't want that in my spirit. Because it's like you niggas lying anyway. So I mean, what?
Yes, Lord. So I get that. But like, wait, no. So we know you niggas lied anyway. But have you ever like went over there and saw somebody's stuff and got pissed off?
Oh yeah, yeah. Mainly because they be lying. They be lying. I remember one was like, "Oh, okay." So this what had happened. I was at my apartment complex in Buckhead.
Okay.
I had already moved, but I had to go back to like get my car from the place. Long story short, I had to go to the concierge because yes, the apartment had a concierge, and the concierge had to give me the little key fob to get in the garage. Okay, cool. Somebody that also watches YouTube got some pictures of me by the garage. I'm talking about paparazzi style.
What?
Yeah. And in the pictures, you just see me with my jacket on my phone up against the wall. Then you see a tall, older black man hand me something. Then you see me like walking the gate, right? When I tell you they ran with that and said, that's who fucking Storm getting fucked in garages, Storm fucking pastors in garages, Storm getting his ass blown out in garage. When I say they ran with it, they ran with their narrative. Then some people was like, no, don't do Storm like that. Maybe he was just trying to buy some weed. I mean, it was just
Shit. Well, I got me to thinking of. Okay. So who took the pictures?
it was a lady that lived at the apartment complex as well, but she also watched us on YouTube. So that's the thing. Like if you do like I'm in the black sector of YouTube. So when I go to places that like where there's a lot of black people, I run into subscribers.
Wow.
If I live somewhere where it's mostly white people, they don't know who the hell I am.
So when you say the black sector, is that considered the B sector?
Oh yeah, that's black all day long. Like like me, Tasha K, Funky Neva, all that celebrity gossip shit, like that's considered black YouTube.
Really? So
So
half of the so they consider blacks. What hey, what am I considered? I'm just a nobody trying
that,
to tell everybody. What am I considered? Am I the
I
black?
don't. Yeah, we're on the black side. Yeah, yeah.
So that's what the B sector mean, black sector.
Now the beef sector is technically a different sector, but it kind of morphed into the black YouTube. So look at it this way: like the beef sector was Section 8. Like consider that like the Section 8 of YouTube. The black sector is like outside of Section 8. Like the beef sector is like our ghetto cousins. Look at it like that.
Hey, ghetto cousins, y'all in the B sector over there. So when that lady did that and she took pictures of you, she downloaded the pictures on internet. She
No, she just took the pictures on her phone and she sent them in to another blogger. I mean, that's I mean, it ain't hard to do. I mean, but when I say it looked like paparazzi took these photos, it literally did. And then I seen a comment, I forgot where it was, but I seen a comment where she was like, "Yeah, I'm the one that sent the pictures." And um when I was trying to sneak and take the picture, Storm looked dead at my car with his bitch ass. And I commented, "Bitch, you should have got out the car, hoe. Why you didn't get out the fucking car, hoe?"
how disrespectful. So did that affect your lifestyle or something when she did that? I mean, so did that make you
It,
more aware?
yeah, it definitely did. It definitely did. I mean, but it's nothing I can do about that. That's the thing people don't understand. When you become a influencer, a celebrity online, you're in this weird space because you're a regular person. I can't afford to walk around with security 24/7,
Right.
but your face is everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's very strange. But yeah, people ran with that narrative. Who is that old man? Who is that handing? What is he handing him? It's Storm buying drug. Then they tried to say I was a drug addict. Then they said I was getting fucked and a drug addict. Then they said I was sucking dick in the basement. Then they said I was just like, oh my.
Yeah. And they was putting this on videos.
Yeah, all over the end. They've been dragging me since day one.
So Storm, when they was doing that, how did that make you feel?
In the beginning, I really didn't care, but then a couple years in, it just really made me paranoid.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it makes you paranoid because it's like, what in the hell is going on? And eventually, I had to realize like I can't control that narrative. Like it's nothing I can do.
Damn. So that makes you leery about being friends with people. Do it makes you like if somebody comes to internet? Does it make you leery about contacting back in personal?
I'm just leery about everything, to be honest.
Were you leery about me when we talked the first time?
Nah, because we first talked in 2020.
Right. Right.
Um,
It was jumping off, and I got that. Yeah.
yeah. So I knew who you were, and then um yeah, I knew who you were, and then we talked again, a few years later. So,
So you say you knew who I were. What does that mean?
I mean, I knew you online, from online. So I
So
had
you
seen your videos. So I was just like, oh, okay.
so did you know at the time when you see my videos? Did you know that I was with Tasha K in the beginning? Did she ever mention me?
I'm trying to remember. Did she mention you?
Because she was your mentor, right?
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
I know. Did you ever know that I had did anything with Tasha K pertaining to Steve Harvey and all that in the beginning? Did you know about that?
I don't think I know about that. I don't. Right now, I can't remember what she said about you, if anything. I feel like your name came up at least once, but other than that, I don't think so.
Now I have to get Tasha K her props on that. She ain't like even though I talk smack about her, still be wanting to now. She still ain't never disrespect me on the internet, so I have to keep that shit real. I hate y'all went through what you went through with her story because I think that would have been a dynamic thing together. But to me, once you're not trustworthy and you show me that you're not trustworthy, I don't know how to get back to the trust of you if you don't show me that you're not trustworthy and you're not a person of your word. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good on all that. I'm moving forward. God is good.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
mm-mm.
well, at the end of the day, where you see yourself at now, Storm, you're in a better place. Like if you see someone on the internet now, someone's trolling you, somebody's bullying you, or somebody's stalking you, how would you handle it?
um, at this point, for the most part, I'm gonna just ignore it. If it crosses a line, then I'll just contact the authorities, and then that's all I can do.
And why would you ignore it?
It depends. Like, if somebody's just talking stuff, I mean, it's not really worth your time. It's not worth your time. I got, and I'll be honest with you, I'm so focused on bigger and better things.
Right,
I can't even let that bother me for the most part.
right, right, right. So out of all these years, if you was gonna give someone advice about being bullied, being stalked, befriending someone, which way would they go? What would you say? Because I know still a lot of people want to be bloggers and doing the things. To me, you gotta be built for this. If you ain't built for it, and then you see somebody make a video about you, go or cry going somewhere, you should be on the internet. You can't be on the internet. You gonna go cry about it. So go ahead, Stone. What would be give some people some tough skin? What would you say?
You know what? For the most part, I would actually tell people not to do it.
Really?
I don't think most people are built for it.
Really?
I would tell people before they do it, scrub your personal internet, scrub your, like, before I really got on, I deleted all my old social medias. Like, that's why it was so hard for people to find information on me. I scrubbed all that shit off the internet.
So you went back and opened accounts and took it off. So people do that all the time. And what does scrub mean?
Scrub means, like, so like for me, I didn't have no personal social media, nothing connected to my family, nothing. There was no Facebook, no MySpace, nothing. Deleted all that.
Wow. So
I never,
so
yeah, I never told people what school I went to, where I was from, what college I went to. I kept all that information off the internet. And then now, not all my shit's out there, so it is what it is now. But at least for about 4 years, I kept my shit off the internet.
and why was that? What was the purpose of doing that?
Number one, I said if anybody gonna call themselves exposing me, you gonna work for it. I'm gonna make you work for it.
Right.
Number one, and then and they did. They got private investigators. They found the essay I wrote in college.
What? Like these people go real deep, don't y'all think, to be trying to go at people and do all this to people, and for what reason? So before you go to, when you just said that, like, you've watched this over the years, Storm, and all the stuff, and like I have sent Storm stuff that I've never sent nobody else. I trust him. I believe him. I've sent Geneva stuff that I've not sent nobody else. With all the stuff that I've seen and what I've told you, and someone's coming at me that deep about warrants and this and that, who would you think that was? Why would you think that somebody who ain't got nothing to do with it, would they be coming at me like that?
No, it would have to be somebody that's involved with the situation.
Right.
It would have to be. It would have to be. And the last thing, let's get into this too. Even when Tasha K called herself like putting my naked pics out there. Let me
You
ask you.
Is she put naked pictures of you out there?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, first off, I put myself out there first. But my point is though, why? Like, I always wonder, like, why would she do that? And she's a married woman.
Why would Tasha K put your picture out there like that?
Yeah,
How did she get your naked picture? She get off the internet? Did she get it from you?
yeah. Off the internet, I had a little porn phase. It is what it is.
So
But
what did she? Okay, so you had a porn page and you was boot butt. You was boot butt ass naked.
nah, they just got me with a. It was I forgot what that sex toy is called. It was. It wasn't no gay shit. It wasn't no gay shit. I actually looked good. I wasn't even mad. I was like, damn, I look good.
So you woke up one morning, and how did you know she put the picture out there?
Listen. I got I got a whole bunch of messages on Instagram talking about, so go to Twitter, go to Twitter.
Tasha was hot. She said, "I'm gonna show this brother. I'm gonna put all this shit out." What made her do that? Were y'all arguing or something? Why would she put
No, it was random. She was going after some other people, and then she just included me in that shit. And it was, but when I say my followers went up, like it was some nice promo. I'm not even gonna hold you, but yeah.
what? So y'all heard what Storm said. He said, "If you ain't built for this, don't do this." So now, Storm, it don't even phase you. Like, I know it probably do phase you a little bit, but you just ain't gonna say that. It don't even phase you if
Now
someone's
that that I wasn't, believe it or not, it's so weird, but I don't have a problem being naked on the internet. Like
What?
I don't, yeah, I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem. I'm like pro nudity, pro sex worker. I'm pro. People don't know I'm a freak, so it's
He's
like
a freak. He's
like
a super freak. Okay, go say.
I'm an exhibitionist. So
What
like,
does that mean? What does that mean? The
okay, oh look, now I'm really finna give you an interview now. So
uh-oh.
exhibitionists, we're people that like we like to have sex in front of other people.
What? What? No wonder they stalking your ass, nigga. Like, what the hell? So you would do that in front of someone else?
I've been doing that. I've done it dozens of times.
That's why they question that. Yeah, I know what. What's
Yeah.
That's why
So,
so you
so
told that before. So that's why people be. That's
I
what.
mean, what hell they was stalking me even before I took my damn clothes off. But it's still, but I mean, but what I will say is, yes, I'm an exhibitionist, so that means I like to have sex in front of people. I'm also a voyeur, so I like to watch people have sex as well.
What? Tell it, Storm. That's what you talk about being real and don't hide your stuff on the internet. But that's why your ass being stalked too. That's why these brothers stalking you. So,
So yeah,
so
we
you,
get so I have people, we get together, we throw events, and we be walking around,
but
hanging
why?
out, fucking, barbecuing, all
But
that.
why?
Why? You know, there's a place for everybody, and people
Right.
that just like to get freaky. It's just it's not. Let me tell you something. Everybody's not made for it.
They say you at a store party and you gonna call him Diddy Jr. He ain't selling kid stuff. Diddy selling kid stuff.
No,
Storm just say he a freak, exhibitionist.
no, I'm with grown folks. I'm having sex with grown folks.
So
Grown.
I'm gonna be nosy. Y'all know I gotta
Okay.
ask now. We was talking about stalking, but listen. So how many people?
Ask all the questions. It's okay.
How many people be at the naked party?
It depends. So sometimes there's private events. Sometimes there's like literal house parties, mansion parties. Sometimes people that get together go to boat parties, or they'll like do like hotel takeovers, hotel floor takeovers. So it can depend.
Hey, look at paralegal to about live your life to the fullest. That tell me she'll get naked too. Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am so like conservative. I don't know. I could not do that. But Storm is telling the truth. I was supposed to be going to a party. It was up in Hollywood Hills. When I got there, I seen police cars and everything else, and they really don't let you look in, but you could kind of see the background. I was nervous about the cars by themselves, but then they asked for your cell phone, and then the dude said you gotta step in, you gotta take off all your clothes, you gotta put a robe on. I said, do I get my phone back? Homeboy said, hell no. I said, so I gotta take off everything, panties and bra and stuff too, and then you gotta wear one of their robes. I was like, oh, I can't do all that. Am I right, Storm? Have you ever been to one like that?
Yeah. Okay. So what you're describing,
I was scared to go in, y'all. I tell you.
like the first, like it kind of sounds like the movie Eyes Wide Shut, but really what it's about is protecting the anonymity, basically everybody's privacy. So, um, there's a place in Atlanta, about an hour and a half north of Atlanta, where you go in and it's like a door before door, and a butler or whatever they call them, they'll take your clothes, give you a little mask, a masquerade mask, and yeah, you have to be butt naked or in a robe, like walking around. One of the sex clubs I used to go to in Atlanta, the classy one, like the area in the back where typically everybody's having sex, yeah, you have to be out of your street clothes because they have to make sure you ain't got no wires, you ain't, you
Right.
know, it's
What?
once you cross that line, then yeah, you can wear a towel, you can be butt naked, you can just have your drawers, but you can't come back there in like your street clothes and stuff.
So, how did you feel when you went to your first one? You went to one. What? How was your first one? Was you scared?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know what to expect my first time. It was pretty dead. It was only a few people in there. I went to a sex club on like a Wednesday or something like that. And then After that, I was like, oh, this was cool. Then I started going by myself, and that was all she wrote.
You gotta be real comfortable with yourself to be doing that. I got a nice little body. I'm gonna take a picture one day and let y'all see all this bubbling brown sugar. I just wear big clothes because I just don't want people staring at me. You got a big tits, big booty, you know what I'm saying? Then
No, it's no as long as I look good, I don't give a damn. Like it's crazy because I don't give a damn about getting booty bone naked. But like if you want to like get to know me emotionally, that feels more naked than anything else. But just getting booty bone naked, oh, I don't give a shit.
see, it takes courage. I remember Geneva said that she was gonna go with them naked islands. I was like, girl, I ain't going no
Yeah,
damn naked island. She tried. I was like, I'll be too scared showing all this shit. Somebody might try to come and get it. No, I would be shy. I couldn't do it. I admire you for that. So right now, anything like you being trolled, like right now, do you be being stalked and bullied and all that, like you was doing what happened in the past? Does any of that happen now, Storm, or does it
you
just die off?
it dies off. It comes and goes in waves. But right now it's quiet. Knock on wood. Um, I really been off the internet the majority of the year. So
And why
it's
is that?
all that striking, all them games folks been playing. So
So who
now
striked you? Why was people striking you? See, that's what I'm talking about. They do sturdy stuff like that. They know Storm is good, but because you dry jealous, you're gonna strike his page. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got time for that. For what reason? Because you're jealous.
because they jealous because they didn't like my response because they say my response is too harsh. I went too hard, but it's all good. It's behind me now. I'm looking forward,
Right.
and yeah, I ain't worried about them people. I live my life. I get butt naked when I want to. I fuck when I want to. I'm grown.
Yeah, and I like that. And you got a whole life ahead of you, Storm. You are doing so good, and I'm very very proud of you. And Storm is a good guy, you guys. And at the end of the day, he'll call me sometime when something's wrong or something's going on, and I'll call him through and say, Storm, what you think? Like I asked Storm one time about like people tell about they likes, their shares, and views. I really don't care about that like that. I more so be like more so of a positive message. If the message is positive, I'm not worried about it because if I done save one or two souls or to help someone in kind of way, that's what I really like to do. But you said something one day, Storm, called shadow banning. What does that mean?
Oh, being shadow banned is just means the algorithm is not pushing your videos out.
Why would that be?
It could be many reasons. It could be people reporting your page. It could be something behind the scenes at YouTube. Um, it could be the type of content you make. It could be a bunch of things.
I have to say, you guys, I put a court number out that other day when I sued YouTube, and since that happened, it has been a lot of things that has changed on YouTube. Wouldn't you think, Storm, since 2020, a lot of stuff has changed on YouTube?
Oh, it has. Yeah, definitely.
So you guys got to be aware. And what would be the things before I let you go that you say have changed?
Um, they strict. YouTube then got strict. They want to be really professional now. Um, I don't know. It used to be like the wild, wild west on the internet, and it's not like that no more.
So is that why you try to do it? You can do your own app, your own website, and all that.
Oh yeah. I gotta have my backup. I gotta have my own stuff.
Will you still be on YouTube?
Yeah. I ain't going nowhere. We just going. It's just gonna be certain things that we only put on the website, only put on the app. Um, and then in addition to that, speaking of that too, I need to start my GoFundMe. I need to start my GoFundMe tomorrow. As a matter of fact,
Why are you starting to go fund me for what?
to pay for the app, it ain't cheap.
Oh, really? Well, how much do
Hmm.
an app cost? About.
Uh, to get one done like professionally and correctly for what I need, I mean, you talking some companies charge over 40K.
Damn, for a damn app.
Yeah, for it to work correctly, not just a regular website. When you doing one to like actually hold a bunch of content and do different things, I can't explain all the lingo,
Right.
but yeah, it ain't cheap.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm real proud of you. I have to say, people got to realize, young or old, you can always learn something from somebody. I've learned a lot from you, Storm, and I wanted people to hear some of the experiences that you went through, or just a little bit, and maybe they don't know how to handle it if they decide to do anything, or if they want to be something like this or do something like this on the internet, no matter what it is, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I love you. I thought about you being tired. I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit. I want you to get some rest. We got some things. I'll be going on storms and probably a couple weeks of stuff. A lot of stuff is going on, but we're gonna chop it up before the end of the year. This is my brother from beginning to end, and I have so much love for you, Storm, and I really appreciate you taking your time out to come over here today.
Of course. This was fun. Y'all have a good night.
You too, baby.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. You guys, that was nice for Storm to allow that to come in, and I wanted you guys to hear it because he's been on the internet and he's way bigger than I am. I really don't consider myself a blogger. I consider myself an activist. I just got asked today from a organization, because what I do, I go to certain pantries and stuff and pick up food, and I make sure that elderly people have it or homeless people have it. You know what I'm saying? If I see people on the side of the street, I have cases of water in the car. So I can't be ducking down in my car if I'm getting out giving people bottles of water and bags of food and things like that. I'm about helping the community. That's why I know God's not going to let anything happen to me.
Trolls matters. Trolls are like roaches, they are everywhere. Start telling truth, they'll be there. Not talking about the ones in the garden or standing on the grass. I'm talking about the ones on the internet typing trash. Trolls are a treacherous, twisted, troublesome, toxic, tangled, tacky, tricky bunch, coward. They try to create a ruse. They are behind the keyboard so much their fingers start to bruise. Trolls are instruments of the author of confusion. Their job is to cause frustration in the form of intrusion. They are unwanted like party crashers and are all men are bastards. Don't give in to their antics or show any concern. They just criticize and antagonize. A group of them take turns. They feed on chaos and like to cause discord and emotional distress. In other words, that are just common pests. They are more likely to have a mental issue. They are sadistic, egotistic, narcissistic, manipulative, mischievous, lost individuals with one-sided thinking, cyberbullies, insensitive to others' feelings. They are self-centered with insecurities and problems of their own. From channel to channel, chat to chat they roam. They try to influence others with their unwanted rhetoric. They are so annoying, you want to hit them with a brick. They take the truth and give it a twist, make you want to introduce their face to your fist. Just don't let no troll have control, and he will have no choice but to go. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Don't give control to the troll moles. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Don't give control to the troll moles. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Don't give control to the troll moles. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Don't give control to the troll moles. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Don't give control to the troll moles. Trolls are a treacherous, twisted, troublesome, toxic, tangled, tacky, tricky bunch, cowardly, trying to create a ruse. They are behind the keyboard so much their fingers start to bruise. Trolls are instruments of the author of confusion. Their job is to cause frustration in the form of intrusion. They are unwanted like party crashers and are all men are bastards. Don't give in to their antics or show any concern. They just criticize and antagonize. A group of them take turns. They feed on chaos and like to cause discord and emotional distress. In other words, that are just common pests. They are more likely to have a mental issue. They are sadistic, egotistic, narcissistic, manipulative, mischievous, lost individuals with one-sided thinking, cyberbullies, insensitive to others' feelings. They are self-centered with insecurities and problems of their own. From channel to channel, chat to chat they roam. They try to influence others with their unwanted rhetoric. They are so annoying, you want to hit them with a brick. They take the truth and give it a twist, make you want to introduce their face to your fist. Just don't let no troll have control, and he will have no choice but to go. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Don't give control to the troll moles. Trolls, trolls, roaches, trolls. Don't give control to the troll moles.